Hi everyone, it's CryptoGit here, made over 5,000x in crypto, and now I'm documenting my journey here on YouTube for everyone that want to know more. So in this video I'm going to cover 3 coins that did over 500x have in common. This is something that I noticed when I exactly captured those coins and I was researching for those coins. So everyone asking me what are some elements, so this is what this video is for. The first 3 things that I've mentioned here are things that honestly, from everything that I've researched and seen that done over 500x and sustained there, and it's here in the market, really have those things in common. Anything more than that, honestly, I couldn't be able to find, so pay very close attention. The first thing is hate. Maybe you're asking, what does this mean? So hate is usually something that comes to all the coins. All coins that have made over 500x and are here today, like BTC, Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana, etc., on the early days had some kind of FUD and hate. Why? Because this comes from two places. Firstly is competitors, and secondly is people that had money on other stuff. I'll come to this back later on, but let me touch the hate first. Hate usually comes from the early days. BTC on early days, what it was called a scam, a Ponzi, a bubble. Even a few years ago, BTC was called a bubble from big banks and institutions. Same for Ethereum. What happened when Ethereum launched? BTC maxis and investors called Ethereum a shitcoin because of the fear of takeover. Then what happened? Solana was actually launched with idea to beat Ethereum. What Ethereum guys did, they called Solana a shitcoin or a copycat. Same for BNB, they called CZ a dumb guy that you don't know what you're doing. Like every single coin on the early days will be hated. So when you buy something and you want to be early on that thing, understand that hate will be part of the process. You can't buy a coin, be early on it, and be like, yeah, I know 100% it's gonna go there. Hate, doubt, and if you feel doubtful for your investment, that's a positive sign. I see a lot of investors be like, yeah, I invested on this thing, but I don't know if it will go up, I'm not too sure. Like, this is amazing. When I hear this, a lot of people try to run and panic. No, this is amazing. You think Bitcoin investors in 2012, 13, 14 could actually grasp the idea that one day Bitcoin would be 100k? Like, it's so rare. Or for Ethereum investors, like, people on the early days will doubt their investments, and doubt are signs that you're early on something. So doubt and hate, it's something that you need to all pay attention. Now, where the hate comes from, because a lot of people will be like, yeah, but why this happens? Now, the first thing is competitors. What happened? Let me show the history. Bitcoin. Who hated BTC? Banks, institutions, because of the fear to take over, right? Because banks, when BTC was launched, it was promoted as a payment solution, right? And banks had their fear that it would take over. Then what they did, they actually went on news, on media, called it a scam, Ponzi, and that's how it happened. What about Ethereum? When Ethereum launched, it was attacked from Bitcoin maxis. Why? Because the guys that made a lot of money on Bitcoin didn't have the problem that you couldn't build on Bitcoin. Ethereum actually solved that issue, and they knew that it was an issue, and they knew that Ethereum was better. But what they had to do, they had to protect their own coin, so they talked trash about it, right? Same for Solana. What Ethereum guys did, they called Solana a copycat or a shitcoin because they were faster. Solana was faster than Ethereum. So the first thing that hate comes from is from competitors, from people that have made money on other stuff, or from people that are just, as I said, a simple competitor like Ethereum, Solana, BNB, and they all battle with each other to shit on each other so they can grow their own ecosystem. The second thing is, as I said, the people that make money on other stuff, which is basically it's like a human psychology. If I made, let's say, 5,000x or 1,000x on Ethereum, I would love Ethereum because it provided me most of the gains. And if you told me about Solana, I would be like, yeah, I don't know that shit. Like, the first impression is like negative because you love the stuff that you make the most money, and sometimes you don't understand it, but it comes naturally, the hate. So keep in mind where the hate comes from. Now, this is not very hard to understand. The second part is very hard, and it's really an alpha information which I see rarely people talking about online, is centralization supply. What does that mean? A lot of people join in crypto and they think that, yeah, we need to have decentralization, this and that, and I totally agree. I'm also with decentralization, but decentralization, to be honest, is a fancy fiction. Why? Because you can never verify uh, who holds the majority of the supply, because you say it's on blockchain, right? Then congrats or good luck, I would say, trying to actually find who controls the majority of supply by just having some addresses, right? So you have addresses here and there. Yeah, there are trackers where they can actually go, but still the information is not 100% clear. So my point is simple. Every coin that launched with a centralized supply. What does it mean? The founder or the team controlled most of the coins. And this is 100% true. Look at Bitcoin. Who controlled most of the Bitcoin on early days? Satoshi. Then what happens with time? It gets decentralized, right? Due to the dilution and more people buying. Ethereum, who control most of the supply? For sure, Ethereum Foundation and his team, even if they don't disclose that 100%, like you know that the team or the founder will always control more coins. You got BNB, it's obvious and visible on blockchain, and even I think CZ admitted by himself. I'm not too sure about that, but I think he did. Correct me if I'm wrong. Uh, he had more than 80% of BNB supply. CZ, the founder. What happened with Solana? Solana, who controlled it? FTX guys. Dogecoin. Dogecoin was a joke, but it got influenced by Elon Musk. Cardano. Who thinks controls the majority of supply? Charles, the founder. Tron. Who do you think controlled most of the supply? For sure, Justin Sun. And one thing that you need to understand is not that the things that start centralized, then they stay like that. It's not true. Things on the early days are super centralized, and then with time they get decentralized, right? And this is where people fail to understand. They think like, yeah, I'm gonna join something decentralized. You can join, good luck, but still you need to understand that every single thing that did over 500x and sustained that and is still in the market actually started centralized, and with time it got decentralized due to the dilution, due to the more people buying, etc. So Ethereum is not that centralized like it was in early days, but before it was. So every single thing that started and made like crazy gains had centralization supply, and a lot of people think like centralization is not good, which I kind of don't agree. Why? Because if you think in depth about it, how the world works, this thing is adopted from the real world. Because I took an example of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and the founder of Nvidia. It's really visible out there that Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has been the largest company shareholder since its early days. So in early days, Elon Musk has been the largest shareholder. They had 28% of the company's shares. Now they got 12%. So you see how every big corporation, institutions, projects start when the founder or the team controls the majority of supply. Same for Jeff Bezos. They did the IPO, they had most of the supply. Same for the founder of Nvidia. They did the IPO, they had the majority of supply. Right now, they don't have the majority of supply due to the stock dilution, and sorry, more institutions actually jumping on the stock. So this idea that big things start centralized and become decentralized is 100% true, and it comes also from the real world. And this is an example why this is right and why this is works. Because a lot of people be like, yeah, but I don't want to join on things that are centralized. I don't want to. But I mean, do you want to make money, or do you want just follow some principle in your mind that probably the chances to work are less than 10%? Because every single coin out there at the beginning have centralized supply, and I do believe it's good. Because to be honest, if put yourself in the shoes of the founder, if you're building a big corporation or company and you have a big vision, you think that retail will understand your vision more than you do? Of course not, because you have a vision, you have a plan, you have a roadmap. So the people that you want to trust more, it's yourself, because this is the person that will push the company out there. This is why Elon Musk had the majority of stocks controlled by him, because if it was on the hands of retail, you think retail would handle to not sell it at 10x, 30x? Of course. But Elon Musk's vision is to actually hold, because he understands the potential and he doesn't see retails doesn't see the things that Elon Musk sees. Zuckerberg was offered billions uh, for Meta. Now Meta is on trillions. All retails would sold that for billions, but Mark Zuckerberg vision was different. That's why I said that centralization in supply at the beginning is always good. Don't run from coins that are centralized and the team at the beginning controls the majority of supply. It's all normal. It happens in the real world. It happens also in crypto. And one thing that you need to understand, even if they pretend it's not true, there are 85% chances that they hide it. How they hide it? With other wallets. They control other wallets and they say, yeah, but this wallet is not mine, while they have their wallets of their friends, family, or someone in their team. So don't fall for the game. The third thing, which I've come to realization, it's not that hard, is that they got a founder and a strong leader. So every coin that actually is right now in top 10 doesn't have an anonymous founder, besides BTC for sure. Uh, Ethereum, Vitalik, Tether, XRP, Solana, Visible, Dogecoin, it's a meme, but Elon Musk is mostly influencing it. Cardano, it's Charles. Every coin, Tron, it's Justin Sun. Avalanche, Visible founder. Sui, I think it's Visible founder too. Toncoin, Visible. Chainlink, Visible. So you see that the majority of the coins that you got here had a visible founder or a strong leader. So a lot of people that try to join on anonymous stuff or stuff that is 100% not visible, trust me, there's something that's gonna break there, because look at the coins. You got probably just 2 or 3 coins out of top 20, top 30, I would say, that don't have a visible founder. Might be memes. I'm excluding memes for sure. But the other stuff is they have a strong leader. Why the leader is important? Because for the thing that I said you earlier, you think Tesla would be here if it wasn't for Elon. You think Amazon would be here if it wasn't for Jeff Bezos. The strong leader plays a key role in the success of the project. Like, one thing that I did a lot in my early days when I tried to research for a project is that I betted on basically on the people, and I tried to watch how as many as interviews as possible from the founder. Because I mean, if you don't trust the founder, if you don't like his vision, if you don't see that he is passionate about what he's building, the chances of the project to go up are minimal. So you need to have a strong founder, you need to have a strong leader, and all coins that did over 5,500x, have all these three things in common. The second one is really something you need to pay attention, and something not a lot of people talk about. So if you want to get this kind of alpha, I run also a free newsletter. It's sent weekly, and this Sunday I'm going to send you a very important email about alt season and how to not lose money, so you can basically capture the majority of the gains. It's a strategy which not a lot of people are talking about, but I'll inform. It's Sunday, 8 p.m. Central European Time. I'll send this. I'll leave the link below where you can sign up. It's totally free for everyone to join, and enjoy.